I would have swam during the summer before lockdown. When lockdown hit, my gym closed. I started swimming earlier than what I would have, and then I just kept going. Got to know a few of the lads I go swimming with, and just kept going every day. It sets you up right, kind of teaches you resilience, I think, for the day. There would be a group on a full day, there would probably be about 6 or 7 of us, but in the morning it could be anything from 2 to about 4 on a typical morning. There'd be more of us on the weekend, but there's, like, as you can see today, there would be people coming and going the whole time. People tend to say hello to each other, even stop for a few seconds, chat to each other, and it's a nice little community. Like, it does actually make a difference just saying hello. You might only talk about what the water is like or how cold it is. I feel personally that there are a load of positive kind of benefits, mental benefits, that it's kind of hard to put your finger on, but you know, even physically feeling cold after it and coming around again, it's like, I think it's good for your body, but it's definitely, whatever it does, it's good for your head as well. It's like, what I kind of compare it as is like that first part of, like, if you go on a night out, it's probably the first 45 minutes that are probably the best, and it's like that every day, except without any alcohol or without any hangover or any of the negative effects.
When I moved to Bray, I was like delighted with how close I was to the sea, so I kind of swam sporadically during the summer, and then during lockdown a friend Raj got a job driving a crane around the corner. He swam all the time, so he invited me down swimming.
Okay.
And then he got a job somewhere else, and I just kept swimming, and then went over to Catalyst, and John asked if I wanted to sit at their table. People usually stick around their own age groups throughout their whole life, from like junior infants all the way up to college and jobs. Everyone kind of hangs around the same pack, but kind of the swimming community, like, it could be a 21-year-old hanging out with a 50-year-old, hanging out with a 70-year-old. It's nice to have that kind of permaculture rather than the monoculture of like ages and experience. Now if I hear like a car beeping, I'll turn around and someone who swims, go down into a shop and I'll meet someone who swims, and like you feel like you're kind of more in the town. And then like you go into Catalyst and every second person you're like, oh, how was it? Was it cold? Was it this? Was that?
Yeah.
And you definitely feel like you're embedded more kind of in the community, which is great.
I think you get the best of people in the sense that the day hasn't worn down someone, and they're not in like a frame of mind where things might have got in on top of them. So you tend to kind of get your friends at the best time. Like, we would have been getting a cup of coffee and kind of staying around each other, and at times there was a feeling like you were kind of taking part in a criminal activity, like you were kind of just going for a swim. So there was a little bit of that, and there were obviously moments where maybe you shouldn't have been doing it, but it definitely helped us through it. In an ironic way, COVID kind of gave me a social life. I don't really go out to the pub anymore. Like, I've young kids and it's not conducive to doing that, so COVID actually gave me a social life, and it got me far more involved in the community around Bray.
Yeah, I'll keep it up.
Yeah.
I live so close, it's criminal that I wouldn't.
Like, this is definitely an aspect of my life that I don't ever intend on giving up. There's a guy, Les, there, that's in his 80s, that comes down every day, and that's what I intend on being like when I'm in my 80s.
First week of April we'll be able to like swim, dying to get in again.